All right, here with Katelyn Wasson from Zionsville at the FlashRock Invite. Phenomenal race today. By the way, she is a freshman, finished I think 4th today. Team had a huge team victory, so Zionsville is definitely on its way up. It already has been, but definitely an exciting day for them. So Katelyn, can you just start things off here? I know obviously today was unique, very wet, very muddy. Can you just talk me through how the race progressed from your side?
At the beginning it was really crowded and we had to take off across a bunch of puddles, and by the first 400 meters a lot of girls were already completely covered in mud, so it was really slick and hard to run through all the mud, which made the times a little bit slower than we would have liked, but it was definitely a fun race.
True cross country, right? Mm-hmm. So, talking about that, how did you and the rest of the team approach this? I mean, obviously you knew you weren't going to come in here and run PRs, so what was the mentality coming into today?
We knew that we'd never placed first before, so we wanted to do really well as a team, and then just focusing on our will to succeed and get better throughout the race.
Now, I mean, Katelyn, obviously, you're a freshman, and running as well as you did has to be pretty exciting, but I think about all the other freshmen at home and girls that are even older than you. How did you handle the transition going from middle school and coming into Zionsville? What was that like for you?
I thought it was going to be really stressful, but the team really rallied around all of the freshmen and just took us in immediately like we were family, and that's really helped me with the transition, and everyone's just so supportive of me and the rest of the freshmen, and they're a really great team.
Good. You touched on the team a lot. One thing that no one really knows. No one gets to come to Zionsville practice and know you guys personally. No one gets to come in and see what your guys' practice is just like in general. So just talk us through, what's the team culture like at Zionsville?
It's definitely, I think, as I've said before, a family, and just everyone is so kind to one another, and I look forward to going to practice every day just to be with those girls, and they're my favorite people, and it's like a second family.
Sure. And one of the big questions, going on top of all of that is everyone's training's different, everyone's culture is different. Can you just give me, we're in the middle of the season right now, but can you just talk us through kind of what training looks like right now for your team?
Yeah, for the JV, we're trying to back it down because conference is coming up, which is a really big race for them in 2 weeks. And then for the varsity, we're taking a couple of rest weekends and doing some workouts just to prepare ourselves for the really long postseason that's coming up.
Good. So, we're again halfway through the year. Let's just kind of fast forward here. The team's really good. You're running great. Can you just talk about, you may not, as being a freshman, you may not have a total idea about this stuff, but what would a perfect end of the season look like for you individually and for the team?
For me individually, just placing maybe top 30 at state would be a good goal. Getting a PR at state would be really cool. And then as a team, we want to finish top 3 would be a great goal. I don't think we've ever placed that far before, but our team looks really strong, so just keeping everyone healthy, and I think we can do that.
Well, certainly a podium's a pretty big deal. It'd be exciting. So you're talking about getting there. What do you, from a team's perspective at the state meet, what kind of race is it going to take from your team?
I think just everyone putting out their best effort and just a really strong race and focusing before the race on our goal, and just thinking about that through all the race, because since it's such a big meet, it gets really chaotic. So focusing on our goal throughout the season. Great.
Well, Katelyn, there's no doubt team's running great. I'm sure that you guys will meet those goals, so we definitely wish you the best of luck, and we look forward to talking to you again later this year and for the next 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Katelyn.
Thank you.